Welcome to the Wildcat Insider, your source for stories from grades 7, 8, and 9.
The junior high musical cast has been working hard on this year's show. Lauren Jones and Samira Jackson had a chance to talk to some of the cast members.
Why I like being in the musical is because I like singing, I like dancing, and some of my friends are in it.
Hi, I'm Ariel Tepper, and I'm in the junior high musical this year in Lion King, and my character is young Nala. I really like this show because it gives me a chance to do stuff with my friends in the musical, and people should definitely come see it because it's something different and it's really fun to watch.
I'm playing Rafiki in the musical, and he's like the wise character in the show, and like kind of sort of tells the story. You should totally come see it because we have been working really hard, and it's going to be an amazing show.
I play Mufasa and Simba. When Mufasa dies, I become older Simba in the second act, and I think that this show really has a it really has a good message because of the acceptance of different tribes. There are many African languages in this show, and it really teaches the cast and the kids acceptance of those tribes and different cultures, really.
The marching band traveled to New Orleans last week. Here's Mia Paluzzi with some of the highlights.
In honor of International Guitar Month, Alexis Coletti and Sarah Thompson asked students to showcase their musical talents.
Oh no!
With the NBA and NHL playoffs underway, Will Burkhardt asked the students their favorite players in today's Cat Chat.
For today's Cat Chat, I got the chance to ask some students who their favorite NHL or NBA player is.
My favorite NBA player would have to be Anthony Davis.
My favorite NBA player is Carmelo Anthony.
My favorite NBA player is Lonzo Ball. My favorite hockey player is Patrick Kane.
My favorite NHL player is Johnny Gaudreau.
My favorite NBA player is DeMar DeRozan.
My favorite NBA player is Allen Iverson.
My favorite NBA player is Landon Butler.
The Stanley Cup has a unique history as a championship trophy. Lexi Weatherton and Sophie Schmucker share some interesting facts about the Cup in our next segment.
Named after Lord Stanley of Preston, 1892 Governor General of Canada. Purchased the decorative cup in London for 10 guineas, around $50 at the time. Donated the cup to award Canada's top amateur hockey club. Lord Stanley and his family became infatuated with the sport at Montreal's 1889 Winter Carnival. The cup was first awarded to Montreal Amateur Athletic Association, MAAA, 1893. There are 3 Stanley Cups. Stanley's original cup from 1892 was awarded Dominion Hockey Challenge Cup. It was awarded until 1970. Given to playoff champions at NHL, first awarded 1893, most recently awarded to the Pittsburgh Penguins. After winning the cup, players traditionally skate around holding the trophy above their heads.
Last episode, you chose the Truth or Dares for Miss Mallory and Mr. Wilkins. Here are the results. Welcome back to Truth or Dare. Last episode, we had you vote for a Truth or Dare challenge for Mr. Wilkins and Miss Mallory, and the results are in. For your truth, the choice was guilty pleasure. The dare with the most votes was curlers and wig for a whole day. We asked the two the following question, truth or dare.
Well, since Mr. Fenton doesn't understand the word or, and he did both of them, I feel like that kind of messes us up, so I guess truth and dare it is now. So,
for the truth part of the challenge?
So my truth, my guilty pleasure, would be online shopping.
My guilty pleasure is sleeping till like noon on Saturdays and Sundays.
And their dare, as their nominations for the next challenge,
we are nominating the junior high Spanish department, Mrs. Reese, Mrs. Welty, and
Mr. Burnett.
Good luck.
That's all for this week. See you next time on Truth or Dare.
We will be back after this commercial break.
If you like glow sticks, food, dancing, and more, register for the GLSD Glow Run. You can walk or run the 2-mile course and enjoy a glow dance party afterwards. So mark your calendar for April 28th. Start time is 6 and the race begins at 8. For more information, go to the GLSD Glow Run website.
Earth Day is April 22nd. Aggie Lee asked Mr. Roberts how junior high students celebrate the day.
We do tree plantings every spring. We get saplings from the Game Commission, and then I hand them out to students to plant them either around their house or somewhere in their community. So that'll be coming up in the next couple weeks. In addition, for Earth Day, we have a big environmental day in May that we put on, where we have 12 different stations that the students will go through, both here at the junior high and down at Rotary Park as well.
In our next segment, Laurel Suzuki asks students and staff members to create a collaborative piece of artwork.
weather finally seems to be warming up. Here are some things you may want to try out in the spring lake weather this weekend. Some fun outdoor activities to do while it's nice out are go for a hike in the woods, go for a quad ride, go fishing, or throw a football around.
In today's Cat Challenge, Sydney Saper and Emily McKeel challenged students and staff to the limbo.
We end our show with this day in history.
Today is Thomas Jefferson's birthday. He was the 3rd president of the United States. He was born on April 13, 1743 in Shadwell, Virginia, with a birth sign of Aries. He unfortunately died on July 4th, 1826 at the age of 83. Happy birthday, Thomas Jefferson.
Thanks for tuning in to this edition of Wildcat Insider. We will see you on April 27th.